Has Asus taken over the mid-range price point for creator laptops, focusing on video editing, graphic design, and photography? We're going to take a look at the Asus TUF A15 with the Ryzen 7 4800H coming at you right now. If you're new to the channel, my name is Benji Kaiser. This is where you're going to find the best tech and tools for creative professionals. So if that sounds like your kind of place, consider subscribing and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any of the future videos. Also, if you're curious about the exact pricing or specs of this laptop, as we're working through the video, you can head down into the description below and click one of those links. Now, if you do use that link, I will get a small commission, but at no extra cost to you. And that's what keeps this channel alive and the helpful content coming your way. Also, if you want a discount on this laptop, you can use the discount code BEN3 over at Computer Upgrade Kings, and you can get a discount on this laptop or any laptop they have over there in stock. Let's jump into the video. First off, I must say, well done Asus. For the price point, an all aluminum top cover with a remaining plastic chassis, they have done a great job putting together a quality build. The beveled edges, corners, keyboard deck, and top cover are all sturdy. I especially like the bolts on the top cover. It is a nice look that really emphasizes the tough military look that Asus is going for with this laptop. The lid opens smoothly and holds the screen firmly to the keyboard deck. There is very little screen flex. In fact, this laptop reminds me a lot of a discreet ROG Strix G, which if you have watched my channel in the past, you know that I'm a big fan of the Strix G. Side note, I've put together a head-to-head comparison between the Strix G and the Asus TUF. If you're interested, you can check that out in the YouTube cards above. The keyboard on the Asus TUF A15 is quiet and spongy. It has a really nice layout that was comfortable from the get-go. Well-placed keys that made it very intuitive to type, edit, and design on. You can quickly control the Aurora RGB keyboard lighting right from the keyboard, as well as the fan modes. It's really nice not having to open up a control center application to get to these functions. I will also point out that the caps lock has a light indicator, and I can't tell you how many laptops I've reviewed that only tell you on the screen when you turn on the caps lock. And it's a big quirk of mine. I need a caps lock light on and off. It drives me crazy when I don't know if I'm caps locked or not. It's just a weird quirk. The trackpad is responsive with accurate touch gestures powered by Windows drivers. The classic left and right click have good travel. They're also quiet and a nice complement to the keystroke on the keyboard deck. All in all, this is a very comfortable user experience. Moving to the screen, it comes with a 15.6-inch Full HD IPS display with a refresh rate of 144 Hz. The screen brightness can reach 275 nits, so it has a good brightness. I really like this laptop, but one disappointment that I faced came during the color gamut tests. I was really hoping for good color accuracy, but sadly the TUF A15 can only reach 66% sRGB, 49% Adobe RGB, and 49% DCI-P3 of the color gamut range. If you're a designer, photographer, or video editor, don't let this scare you away. This is a great laptop, and once you jump into the benchmarks, you'll see that. If you're looking for color accuracy, I would suggest complementing this laptop with an external monitor. I will link some in the description below that you can check out. That will also give you more room to work on projects, which can improve your workflow as well. So could be a win-win for you. The TUF makes for a good on-the-go laptop, weighing in at 5.7 pounds. However, if you do step away from the office or head to class, I would recommend keeping the charger along just in case. Having a web browsing battery life of about 6 to 8 hours and about 2 to 3 hours for design and editing intensive tasks, the 90-watt battery is much better than most gaming classified laptops, but not necessarily the greatest battery life. Speaking of usability, let's talk about the ports. On this laptop, you get one Type A USB 2.0, one Type C USB 3.2, two Type A USB 3.2s, one HDMI port, a headphone and audio jack, as well as one Ethernet port. This laptop comes with a 720p webcam, so if you do conference calls for work or like to live stream your camera during some occasional gaming, you're covered with the TUF A15. The sound quality on the speakers is good. However, because the speakers are located on the bottom of the laptop, the sound is a little muffled. Speaking of sound, the fan noise is mild while web surfing and conducting productivity tasks, bouncing occasionally up to around 35 decibels during these tasks. This is a gaming laptop, so the goal of this laptop will be to remain cool in temperature. When exporting out of Premiere Pro, the fans remained at 55 decibels during the entire export. So it is pretty noisy for design and editing tasks, just so you can keep that in mind. The laptop comes with the latest AMD Ryzen 7 4800H, NVIDIA GTX 1660 Ti, 32 gigs of RAM at 3200 megahertz DDR4, and it comes with 512 gigs of SATA solid state hard drive, plus a second SSD M.2 slot if you want to expand your storage capabilities. I ran the Puget Systems benchmarking tests on this laptop, as you see the results on the screen right now. Photoshop is the most intensive software for graphic designers and photographers, so it is my go-to software to see how well a laptop can handle graphic design and photography. Per the test results, this laptop handles graphic design and photography very well. One test I will point out that I actually run manually is the time it takes to open 100 raw images in Camera Raw. The Asus TUF accomplished this in 4.5 seconds, which is well above the average open time, meaning that it handles Photoshop processing and Camera Raw processing very well. Next, let's take a look at video editing. The Asus TUF has excellent playback in Premiere Pro and DaVinci Resolve. I was able to play back the full quality 4K footage in the timeline with no drop frames. As far as rendering frames is concerned, the Asus TUF with its GTX 1660 Ti handles rendering well. It can render out 7,240 frames in 3 minutes and 37 seconds. Very respectable. If you're watching the review because you're considering the switch from Intel to Ryzen, then you may be disappointed if you're a Premiere Pro user. Taking a look at the export times, you can see that Premiere Pro's export time is much slower than that of DaVinci Resolve when exporting to 4K. However, 1080p exports are fairly close. The reason Resolve's exports are faster is due to the fact that Resolve utilizes some of the GPU when conducting the exports while Premiere Pro does not. Looking at a larger list of Premiere Pro export times, you can see that the laptops with the i7-9750H stand out of the pack. Laptops such as the MacBook Pro 16, the Dell XPS 15, the Gigabyte Aero 15, Acer Triton 500, all have faster export times than the two laptops on the list with Ryzen processors. I will not get into the weeds here about Ryzen versus Intel. I have filmed a dedicated video about that topic. If you're interested, you can check it out in the YouTube cards above. Now, taking a look at After Effects, you can see that this laptop handles the tasks well, even when stacked up against the Concept D9, which totes one of Intel's most powerful laptop processors, the i9-9980HK. Geekbench 5 allows us to compare the single core and multi-core performance of laptops head to head. As you see, the biggest benefit for the latest Ryzen laptops, like these Asus Zephyrus G15 and the TUF A15, is their multi-core performance. What does this mean? In a nutshell, you can use editing and design programs at the same time without slowing down your laptop. So you can be working in Photoshop, editing a project out of Premiere Pro, looking for sources with Google Chrome, and listening to music on Spotify, all at the same time with continued performance. Both Intel and Ryzen have very similar single-core performance, but with Intel Both Intel and Ryzen have very similar single-core performance, but with Intel having the ability to run quick sync within Premiere Pro, we are still seeing faster export times out of Premiere Pro with Intel. Perhaps we will see some sort of quick sync software update for Ryzen, maybe, maybe not. Only time will tell. If you're looking for a laptop with a discreet, well-assembled design that's great for video editing, graphic design, and photography at a medium price point, then look no farther than the Asus TUF A15. Now, the only downside I'm going to point out is that color accuracy. If you're looking for a laptop with better color accuracy and maybe a little bit better performance in Premiere Pro, then definitely check out my recommendations in the description below for some alternative options in the same price point. Again, if you're curious about the exact pricing or specs of this model, you can head down into the description below and click one of those links. And also, if you're looking for a discount on this laptop, you can head on over to Computer Upgrade Kings and use the discount code BEN3. I appreciate you guys so much for watching this video on the Asus TUF A15, and I'll see y'all here on the next one.